Okay, so a lot's been going on while I wasn't uploading. Every PF content creator is starting to have a mental breakdown. I told you guys I had PTSD from White Rabbits, and you guys start talking about the Vietnam War. And I'm pretty sure Phantom Forces is about to die, so actually not much happened. And I wrote this video script at like 4 a.m., including this intro, when I was sleep deprived and hungry, so you already know this is gonna be complete quality. So here are some guns that gave me PTSD. Also, according to YouTube Analytics, the M107. I can't, like, describe my hatred for this gun. Okay, listen. This gun was somehow accepted into the community when it was in test place. People like Godset said, oh, the recoil will compensate for it being a goddamn semi-automatic 50 cal that one-shots all ranges. And I believed them until I actually used it in the test place and thought, oh god, what has Silas brought upon this cursed land? Like, it's literally the BFG-50 if it took performance-enhancing drugs. I think we could kill Jesus with this gun. It's genuinely so overpowered that I quit for 3 months because I didn't want to deal with the hordes of people that would use this new gun. And of course, by the time I returned, the amount of people using it was much lower, but there were still like 10 billion of them, and I am still mentally scarred to this day. And you know what makes it worse? When I heard Silas was planning on nerfing it, I was happy for 2 seconds of my life. And you know how they nerfed it? They literally just made it slower because they had to buy an extended mag to get the full 10 bullets. As if people used it, even moved at all. Jesus, I hate this game. I hate children. I hate the government, society. The Zip 22. I feel like this is the only gun that has given me, like, physical damage. Like, all the other guns, they just give you, like, psychological damage. You want to die. It's not that bad. But with the Zip, though, you just want to die. And you're close to death because of how fast you need to click. Because I needed to, like, constantly click around 1,000 RPM at all times while jitter clicking and aiming. And I did that for, like, 3,000 kills, and you know, the other people that use the Zip usually butterfly click so they don't get carpal tunnel immediately, but you know, that's not a concern to me. So with my smooth brain, I just kind of jitter clicked the whole time, and my arm kind of committed suicide while doing that, because I don't even normally click that fast while playing Minecraft PvP, so you know it's messed up. And yeah, this gun is kind of clickbaited by literally every YouTuber. I'm not guilty of that at all. I think that alone has given me a hate-love relationship with it on YouTube. And also, when you kill somebody with it, it's like committing 1939 on their ego and loved ones because of how bad it is. And also, personally, it's kind of just built like a stapler, and I don't have good memories of school or staplers, so you know, it's kind of the honey badger. This gun was so incredibly popular during 2018 that somehow it still has a reputation within the low-rank community of being like the overpowered gun. Like, it was praised more in 2018 than I was by my parents in my whole life, which I mean, I guess that's pretty easy, but still, man. This gun was literally the only carbine I would see in lobbies for like half of 2018, which was painful on its own. But the fact that they called it overpowered and good was what really killed me inside. The gun was more average than a literal Morgs video. It wasn't even good. I mean, sure, you could get kills with it, but at that point, just use any other automatic carbine. Like, Jesus Christ, please. What makes it worse was that I was one of the people that thought it was really good in 2018, so I bought it, and the most sinful thing about it was I was literally maining the Asvel, aka the gun that is literally better in every way except damage range. It's like trading a bag of Skittles for a 4-month-old child. It's worse in every way possible, and at the end of the day, you'll regret it. This thing. Okay, this gun is just self-explanatory. It's the gun the small orphan children like to abuse, and it's the bane of my existence on basically every map except Metro, because on Metro, it's more than the bane of my existence. In fact, I probably can't exist on Metro with this gun. And yeah, this gun, everyone makes fun of it, so I'm just gonna leave it here.
Also, anybody who uses this gun is terribly being genuinely upset with the whole life. Honestly, you spend your one of the worst people ever, and I hope you never live to see your own grandchildren. Actually, I hope you never live to see your own children. I hope you never love anybody, and you're sad to think, and I hope your family abandons you, because they see how much of a pathetic mess of a human being you are, and sad that you are for your time listening. Also, you can have testosterone. The M16A4 and the M4, yeah. I actually rarely saw this gun back in 2018 and 2018, but when I did, my god was it terrifying.
The rank 200 sweats with this gun would roll up to me like the BBC and wipe out my entire team because of how overpowered the M16 and M4 were. Like, genuinely, if you knew how to burst this gun and you used it, you were basically Jesus but better. And you know what? When you had a macro, it was like bullying children at St. Jude. Like, it was genuinely unfair. Of course, when I became a higher rank, I started using it, but like, you know, I'm just like, I'm kind of a YouTuber, so it doesn't count because of how cool and great and like cool I am. Also, my first video was on the M4, which you already know, that gives me nightmares at night, so yeah. And I also don't really worry about these guns anymore because they both got nerfed. Finally, something good happened, and then I realized the PPK-12 is just the old M4, but better in every single way. God damn it, style. The KSG-12. Okay, funny thing was, I didn't even know it was a shotgun since PF was the first FPS I ever played because I'm like 3 years old. And I remembered always picking up this gun even past rank 4 because my troglodyte smooth brain didn't know how to switch guns, so essentially I was that one orphan child in your lobby that would mindlessly spam the KSG-12 and somehow still go negative, which is basically the first stage of cancer. And I don't use it anymore because A, the gun sucks now, and B, I don't feel like putting off levels of cancer equivalent to Hiroshima. And I actually still remember how bad I was with the KSG to the point I don't think I hit anything for like half the round most of the time. So that's kind of a bro moment. And honestly, the lower ranks that spam it today, they still give me PTSD, man. Well, not PTSD, but they give me nightmares when I sleep. And honestly, that kind of renders the entire first paragraph of the section useless because I didn't actually talk about my PTSD. I just talked about how garbage of a human being I was, and I kind of am stretching the video by saying that I need ad revenue. SFG 50. So apparently this gun had RNG, which I didn't even know until like late 2019. And honestly, it kind of saddens me because I would always use this gun with Z-Point and I'd like never miss. So now I know it was all luck and I don't know how because I have literally the worst luck. So yeah, that's kind of confusing, but I don't know why I used the Z-Point. Like, I'm pretty sure I had more sights. Maybe I was just poorer than those people in a demonetizable African country. But you know, the PTSD doesn't come from when I used it. No. It comes from early to mid 2020. I honestly don't know what it was, but the SFG usage was higher than literally a drug dealer in the Empire State Building. And I saw at least like 2 of them every single round, which really hurt my soul seeing that many 50 cals. Honestly, I don't think anybody else had this issue with SFG, which leads me to my theory that the universe hates me and that this game is purposely torturing me. Okay, since there's a ton of other guns that gave me PTSD, and like, I can't really fit them all into the video, or else I'll take like 30 hours in this video. Let's see. M60, I literally couldn't see when this gun shot at me. I wanted to die. Okay, the MG3 KWS. The same thing with the M60, but quadrupled, and I hate it. AA-12, I wish death upon myself and those who use this. AUG H-bar, it was the bane of my existence, but now it does worse damage than an M16A3, so I'm fine, I guess. L86 LSW, this is worse than San Andreas. Heck 8... Heck 8-2? Or is it an 11? It doesn't matter, I hate French people.